This series of videos is sponsored by Soap Heaven. For information on how to become a sponsor, you can email me at missnjoy1111@gmail.com, or you can find me on Facebook Messenger. Thank you for your patronage and faith. Taurus, hi. Welcome. This is your love and soulmate connection reading for December 1st through the 15th. I'm sorry, and welcome to Missn Joy Spiritual Life Advice Channel. I'm Missn Joy. And like I said, this is your love and soulmate connection reading for December 1st through the 15th. I do not read that. Well, first, let me start. The reading is not intended for singles. But if you have a soulmate out there that you're just not currently with, then this may very well resonate with you, okay? Just because you're not together doesn't mean it's not your soulmate, all right? But if you're single and there's just nobody you're looking, this is not for you, all right? I do not read reversals. I use mini decks to clarify. My readings are gender fluid and apply to same-sex couples as well. Simply choose the masculine or feminine energy that best applies to you. I do not give outcomes. Because when dealing with love, everyone should use free will to make decisions in matters of the heart. I'm simply here to enlighten and advise, okay? If I don't resonate with you, find another reader. There are lots of readers out here who may have the message for you if I don't. Please take the time to hit like and subscribe. That will be greatly, greatly appreciated, okay? All right, Taurus, thank you very much. I appreciate you being here. Like I said, this is your bi-weekly soulmate reading for my Taurians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for December 1st through the 15th. I'm going to pull one Lisa Frank Major Arcana card to get into the overall energy of the relationship. And then I've been switching it up this week, y'all. I've been doing the feminine energy and then the masculine energy. And we'll see what you guys got going on, okay? We'll pull oracle cards as needed. All right, so Taurus, we're going to first call Spirit. So spirits of the ancestors, gods and goddesses, guardian angels, and watchers, please be here to deliver a positive and accurate message for my Taurians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for December 1st through the 15th. Love and soulmate connections. Only the spirits that I call here are welcome here. Only spirits that mean us the greatest and highest of good are welcome here. Please cover us with love and light and protect us from evil and negativity within this circle. Thank you very much, Spirit. Okay. Okay, there's that song. All right, we're going to pull one card for the overall energy of the relationship. The Magician card. Magician could speak about, it could be about manifestation, change, and the power to create whatever it is that you want or choose to. But it could also talk about some fuckery and some trickery. So let's see if you're manifesting or if there's some fuckery afoot. All right. All right. So we're going to use The Good Tarot by Colette Baron to read for the feminine energy. So Spirit, we're going to ask for positive and accurate insight into the feminine energy for my Taurians, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Why is some of y'all dealing with a Cancer? I don't know why I have Cancer on my mind. It didn't come out of my mouth, but I just keep hearing Cancer, Cancer. All right, not as in the disease. It's the zodiac sign. All right, Spirit may have a positive and accurate. Some of you may have strong Cancer in your chart. You may have a Cancer moon, rising, or Venus, Mercury, or Mars, possibly. Possibly a Cancer in Jupiter, if you know your whole chart. I don't pay attention. I don't even know what my Jupiter is. I do not. I need to look. I don't have it memorized. I know my Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, my Mercury, and my Mars. I know my Lilith now. If you don't know what Lilith is, Fernando Perdomo, who I'm in love with, I love him, has a series he's working on. I don't know if he's gotten all 12 of them out, but it's your planetary placement in Lilith. What Lilith is the void. There's a void between the Earth and the Moon, a spot where there's no light or sound, and that's Lilith. So whatever that coordinate is at the time of your birth determines, or what house that is determines what your Lilith is. And my Lilith is in Pisces, and I was like so overwhelmed when I studied what that actually is. Okay, wait a minute now. We're not going to do that. All right, let's get clear here, Spirit. Let's get clear. Yeah. All right, may have a positive and accurate message. What in the world? See, Cancer. What in the world? All right, come on, Taurians. Talk to me. All right, one more card, please, for my Taurians and my feminine energy. My feminine feeling, thinking. All right. No, that was just two. Why did I? One more card, please, Spirit. All right. Okay. Oh. I heard that. That's clear as it gets. All right, Spirit. So we have a positive and accurate insight into the masculine energy for my Taurian, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for December 1st through the 15th, please, Spirit. All right, Spirit, what is my feminine feeling, thinking, and doing? I mean, my masculine, feeling, thinking, and doing. And I'm sorry, that's 3 cards right on out. I don't like that. I'm using Tower of Dreams by Cyril Marchetti to read for the masculine energy. Ow. Yeah, there's fuckery. I'm so sorry, Taurus. Okay, look at here. Okay, so we got the 4 of Air, which would be the 4 of Swords in any other deck. We've got the Ace of Pentacles or Ace of Earth in any other deck. And then we have the Messenger of Fire, which would be the Knight of Wands in any other deck. Okay, so in the masculine energy, we have the Hanging Man, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Death card. I'm sorry. Yeah. Taurus, let me clarify because I'm not getting, I'm not, yeah, let's. This is the first. You're the first sign I've had to clarify for. Taurus, I forgot to say thank you. I'm sorry. You're third today. You're in the first set of videos that I'm going to be getting up and posted, which will be probably you, Sagittarius, Cancer, and Virgo. You are in third place for your November viewerships. Your video, your Love and Soulmate Connection video for the end of November had 195 views, so thank you very much for that. So you're third. You had Cancer ahead of you with 268 and Sagittarius with 225. So you were in third place with 195. Virgo was in fourth place with 106. Right, it just wasn't enough again. So you have to put it into some things. Okay. And then we have the Emperor card. So you're standing in your power. You're doing well. But you're hurt. You had some heartache. It's like there's situations outside of your... Hold on. Tower card on the break. Nine of Wands, Fool card on the break. Nine of Wands fell out. We're going to take him. All right, so... So in the masculine energy, he's looking at life differently. He wants to move forward and put the battle and the struggle behind him. But with the wheel, it's the hold on. Fool card, Seven of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so there's an indecision. That's what I thought. With the World card, the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. Then you have the Death card, the Fool card, the Seven of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. This masculine doesn't know, should I stay or should I go? And see, the song I was hearing when I was shuffling was, if you ever had to make up your mind. I was like that song again. At the beginning, if you heard me say at some point that song, that's what it was. And I'm like, this is the corniest old song, but whenever there's, I think I'd rather hear the Jeopardy theme song, but for some reason, I have to say, I believe it's my great-grandmother on my mom's side who liked that song, because that's where I know the song from her. If you ever had to make up your mind to pick up on one and leave the other one behind, it's not all that easy and not often kind if you ever had to make up your mind. So that's what this person doesn't know. The past was hard and struggle and a conflict. So they kind of want to just put an end to that and move forward, but they're not exactly sure if that's the best thing they need to do because they don't feel good about it. They're having stress and anxiety with this is in the masculine energy. They're having stress and anxiety is keeping the masculine energy up here at night. Just with the Seven of Cups, it's more of, yes, there's choices, but which one do I make? This one doesn't know what choices he needs to make, but the masculine does know with the Ace of Wands here that he needs to work on himself and that some self-improvement is involved or needed. But then with the Death card, the Fool card, the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Swords. On the other hand, the truth is that he really wants to take a chance and try again, but he's just not sure how to go about it for the most part without losing. But they don't want to get back to that space. This masculine doesn't want to get back up to that space of feeling unstable, unhappy, satisfied. Just, that they want to move on. What you have to accept. Okay, let me read off the feminine energy, and then we'll talk about. I'll go into it. So up here in the feminine energy, it's basically with the Four of Air, the Star card, and the Seven of Swords. It's like they're in a time of separation right now, or at least if not even physically, but mentally. And for the most part, this feminine wants things to be stable and secure, but she also knows that in the past, it hasn't really been. I'm getting the conflict. A lot of the conflict is that she wasn't feeling the return. She was giving and wasn't receiving. It wasn't enough love coming back in her direction. Okay, so there was no equal give and take. The feminine was giving more and the masculine was taking and not giving enough back. So the feminine with the Queen of Swords energy here put an end to that. She's like, I'm no longer going to, whatever it is, I'm no longer going to allow. I'm not going to feel bad. I don't want to feel bad. I don't want to hurt. I don't want to, whatever happened is, I'm putting it into it with the Queen of Swords energy here. And then with the Messenger or the Knight of Wands in the end position here, and then the Emperor card and the Three of Swords, it's almost a feeling of taking control over what you ultimately felt you could not have control over. Get it, feminine? It's like, I'm not. You're putting your foot down. Putting your foot down and getting a grip over the things that you're not going to let anything. I'm standing in my power. I'm not going to let you hurt me. I'm not going to let you do with this, that, and the third. I'm not going to have this. It's not, that's what that energy is. So for the most part, let me say this. Masculine, it's going to be work no matter what you do. Whether you move on and move forward with someone else, whether you move on and just work on yourself, whether you move on, whatever, there's going to be work. No matter where you run, no matter where you go, there's going to be work. There's never going to be the perfect situation. There's never going to be the perfect relationship. There's never going to be, if you move on without your feminine, you're going to miss your feminine. I mean, there's no easy way, It's just there. No matter where you go or what corner or what avenue you take, there's going to be work. There's going to be work. So if you're looking for the easy way out, there just isn't one. There never is. All right, let's pull. We're going to roll with chakra. Let's do a chakra insight oracle card and see what advice the universe has for you. So if it's gotten you, if leaving has you that stressed out, you can't sleep, that type of energy, you're up, you're having anxiety, you're starting to gain or lose weight, you're either not sleeping or you're oversleeping, you're stressing, you can't focus on work, the light is green and the car behind you is blowing, you done drifted off. There's no clarity. Your feminine cut you off. She cut you off. I'm here that she cut you off. She said, no, I'm still here. I still love you, but I'm not doing all that while you don't return that energy and you continue to cause me pain and heartache. I'm not going to do that anymore. And now you don't know what to do with yourself. I tell you what, work on yourself like the card said. Now you can work on yourself separately, or you can go to your feminine and you can say, hey, I want to put in this work. Will you work with me while I put in this work? And feminine, my attitude toward that is as long as somebody's working on it and they're trying, then I'm all for it. When the minute somebody's not working on it or they're not trying, However, it could be a situation where you've waited so long and you don't want to wait anymore and you don't want to try anymore. You're just tired. But I didn't get that energy, feminine. You want this. You both want this, but you're not saying that you want it and you're not working on it. Both of you, for whatever your separate reasons are, have come to a place of stagnation and indecision, and you're just sitting there not working on it. And you're never going to get anywhere. Self-esteem, self-confidence, self-love, self-worth, and pride. Let's get it. Let's read what this card has to say. I love when it just pops right open to the page. This card is an invitation to discover who you are and the power within your true self. Immerse yourself in activities that increase your self-awareness and confidence. Take up a hobby or learn a new skill. Spend time among friends who see you in your highest light. Spend time in nature alone. Take fun risks. Audition for a play. Write a song. Get your hair cut. Write down what you are grateful for. What are you good at? And what do you love about yourself? Spend time daily doing things that wake you up to the you that you really are deep inside. In a basic sense, we can build our self-esteem in simple ways by eating more nutritious foods, by exercising in ways that make us feel alive, and by honoring our need for rest and rejuvenation. As we expand our energy and nourish ourselves, we naturally enhance the vibration and outward expression of our being. We find ourselves feeling more alive and more connected and more excited to be exactly who we are. Let your self-confidence shine like an inner sun today. Take the risk to be and express who you really are and watch the world around you celebrate. Okay? All right, so be true to yourselves. Feminine, when you give of yourself to the point that you have in this relationship or situation, you lose self. So you need to rediscover yourself. When you picked up the sword to be the Queen of Swords and start cutting off some of the giving behaviors and drawing those setting those boundaries in your life, you took steps towards doing that. Keep stepping in that direction. Now, masculine, if you feel as though being in a relationship is taking away from who you are as a person, then by all means, boo, be single. But please be advised that you need to be honest about your communications. If you want to be single, just say, hey, I want to be single. If this feminine chooses to stick around and still deal with you and see you and spend time with you, then that is her option and her choice. Don't force a person into a situation or lie to them and tell them, oh, well, I'm just with you. You're the only one. But that's not what you want. Okay? Don't lie to make a person happy. Don't lie to make things easier. Don't sugarcoat shit. Just everyone be honest to yourself. Be honest to others. Be truthful. Be true to who you are. Speak your mind. Express yourself. Live true. Because if you don't, you end up miserable, sad, and depressed. And no relationship is going to work for you. A, no one wants to be with a miserable, sad, and depressed person. And C, no one wants to be a miserable, sad, and depressed person. So when you're in that energy, nothing is going to work out for you either way. Okay? All right, so I need you guys to work on yourselves, both of you, and then decide if you want to work on this together, because masculine, it doesn't look like you're doing too good out there without your feminine in that energy. That anxiety, that stress, that not sleeping because you're trying to end it. I just want to be by myself and work on myself, but yet you're crying. How can you work on yourself when you can't get your mind off the feminine? You can't. The universe might be trying to tell you something. I don't know how it is that you guys keep... I do not believe in the Christian creation myth. However, I do believe that men and women were put here to work as a team. The yin and the yang. So I do believe that instead of running from your situation, if you need self-work and self-help, that you need to help each other with it instead of running from a situation. I do believe that. That is what I wholeheartedly believe. I can't make anyone else believe what I believe, but that's what I wholeheartedly believe. I believe that that work is supposed to be done together. If you find a partner, your person, a masculine and a feminine that fit together, and you do that mirror thing and you tell them, you know, you need to get it together, and they tell you, you know, you need to get it together, and you love each other enough to stick around and work it out and beat each other down till you mold each other into the right fit or the right form of person. If you're making each other or helping each other to become the best people that you can both be, that's what I believe. I believe that we were sent here to work together and to help each other on that level. I do, like I said, I don't believe in the Christian creation myth, but I do believe that men and women, I'm not going to say woman was sent here to help a man. I believe it's specifically like we're at their disposal, not like that. Togetherness, not I'm your assistant, but we're a partner, we're a team. I do believe that. I don't believe that once you meet your masculine or feminine, you're supposed to separate and work on shit together. They're separately. I believe you're supposed to do it together. So, but whatever path is right for you, if that's not right for everybody, whatever path is right for you, take that path, okay? But if you're that miserable apart, you're not going to get the self-work done because your head is going to be on your person. Your head is not going to be in the right place. If you need to be with your person for your head to be in the right place, be with your person and work it out. Communication is everything. Understanding, empathy, work, and self-love and self-esteem. Okay? All right. I love you guys. And I will talk to you for your end of December reads. And I appreciate your 195 views, Taurus. Thank you so much. All right. Switch that in a minute. Bye-bye.
A list of services provided and instructions for making appointments, payments, or donations is provided in the channel description as well as in the description of each video. If you like my channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and share. And always remember to enjoy life.